Today, I'm going to be talking about a specific dish that is quite popular in the modern times. It is full of this spicy, savory, and packed with sausages, spam, and instant noodle. And this specific dish is called budae jjigae, or in English, you can call it as army noodles. It is quite popular within the people nowadays, but what if I told you that this delicious Korean stew wasn't just made in a kitchen? It was created in the ruins of war. Before I tell you more about budae jjigae, let me tell you about the historical background and how was it created. Let's get back to the early 1950s. After World War II, Korea, that was once a unified country, was suddenly split in two. The North became communist, supported by the Soviet Union and China, while the South leaned more toward democracy and are backed by the United States. And in 1950s, war broke out between the North Korea and the South due to the reason that the North Korea invaded the South Korea. And what followed was a brutal 3-year conflict that is known as the Korean War. This war didn't just kill over 3 million people, it left South Korea in ruins. Cities were destroyed, farmlands were burned, food was extremely scarce, but one place had food, which is the nearby American military base. This is because the US military has stockpiles of canned food such as baked beans, Vienna sausages, spam, cheese, and much more. Koreans, they are desperate to survive, collected the discarded rations or traded anything they have on the black market to get the food. They began mixing these Western ingredients with traditional Korean ones, such as kimchi, gochujang, which is a type of chili paste, and tofu. And the result is a new dish. And this new dish, that is a spicy, hearty stew, were made from scraps and leftovers. They call it budae jjigae, which means that literally army-based stew. Budae jjigae was more than just food. It was survival. It was the taste of poverty, of adaptation, and of resilience. Some Koreans call it garbage stew, which is a painful reminder of war, hunger, and foreign occupation. And yet, people kept eating it due to the fact that it was filling, cheap, and delicious. It became a symbol of how Korea turned struggle into strength. All of this happened during the Cold War, which is a global conflict that is not fought through direct battles, but through influence, fear, and proxy wars. The Korean War was one of those proxy wars, and in this specific war, the US and Soviet Union didn't fight each other directly, but they fought through Korea. So in a way, army noodles are the unexpected result of global politics. A Cold War dish, if you must call it, a recipe that is made from conflict, shaped by culture, and passed on through generations. Today, budae jjigae is loved across South Korea. You can find it in restaurants, food court, and even military-themed cafes. And it is seen as comfort food, which is spicy, nostalgic, and bold. But behind that bubbling pot is a powerful story. It is evident that in every bite of army noodles carries history regarding the Korean War, the pain of war, the power of survival, and the strange beauty of two cultures blending in a single bowl. So the next time you eat budae jjigae, Remember, you are not just tasting food, you are tasting history.